Did we not just effectively pardon our president? I just gotta ask y'all. I'm Dr. V. Boykin, a former single mom, stripper, felon, now a doctor, keynote speaker, and author of Fix Your Face and Watch Your Tone. I help marginalized communities achieve a more equitable personal and professional experience. So, if we're talking about the imbalance of power, I guess we're talking about presidential pardons because everyone is so upset that President Biden has pardoned his son. I'd like to talk to all the parents out there. And I'd love to know which one of you would not pardon your son if you had the ability, or your daughter, or your child. Who wouldn't do it? Because I would do it, just straight out. And if that makes me a bad person, you could add it to the other list of things that people think I'm a bad person about. But of course I would pardon my son. Given the chance, I would pardon him in a second. I'd probably pardon my aunt, uncle, father-in-law, son-in-law. I mean, you name it. If they're on the list, I'd probably give them a pardon. And when you think about this in the context of the other presidential pardons that have been given, such as Bill Clinton, who pardoned 459 people, George W. Bush, who pardoned 200 people, Barack Obama, who pardoned just shy of 2,000 people, and Donald Trump, who pardoned 237 people, including his daughter's father-in-law, who he's now going to actually appoint to another position, which after pleading guilty to a felony, I don't even know why we're talking about this. And also, I just got to ask y'all, didn't America just issue the biggest pardon potentially in the history of the United States? Did we not just effectively pardon our president? Because we have a convicted felon that's going to be president. And America said, that's all right, you get a pass. So Americans, some of y'all are upset that President Biden lied. Y'all elected Donald Trump. Are lies really an issue? Are felonies really an issue? Is pardoning someone really an issue? Because you already told me sexual assault isn't an issue. Cheating on your spouse is not an issue when they're pregnant. I mean, just seriously though, the hypocrisy is beyond amusing to me. We're talking about a president pardoning his son in the same breath that we're venerating a person convicted of multiple felonies to the position of president of the United States. Now let's tell the truth. Y'all aren't mad about the pardon. Trump pardoned people in his family. Biden pardoned someone in his family. And to think that anyone can actually stand there and say they wouldn't pardon their son or daughter or child, come on. You can't be upset about the lie. We've got how many indictments against Trump? Election interference? I mean, you name it, not to mention the insurrection. Or are y'all just mad that the insurrectionists weren't pardoned? Maybe that's it. Because there's nobody out there that's like, oh gosh, I can't believe he actually pardoned his son. I can believe it, and I would do it. And you probably would too if you're telling the truth. And at least half of America definitely would pardon their son because they just pardoned the president. So stop it. You sound silly. You're not mad that he lied. If we're talking about lies, Trump wouldn't be elected. Potentially a lot of our political officials wouldn't be elected. So if we're talking about pardoning families, y'all can't be mad about that. Trump pardoned, really? Kushner, y'all familiar? Ringing any bells here? So with that being said, stop acting like you're mad about the fact that he lied or that he pardoned his child, because y'all do it too. And you just voted for someone that definitely did it. You just issued a pardon on the largest scale possible. So what are you worried about Biden for? What are you worried about it for? The most corrupt president in United States history is what they're saying Biden will go down as being known for. Except for that guy with the felonies that we just put in office. Y'all gotta stop playing around with me. Coming back from the holidays, this is just too much. Just too much. Just too much. Okay, so the most crooked president in history will be Joe Biden, except for the actual convicted felon that y'all elected. Y'all, not me. Y'all did that. So get over it. It's really not even news, is it? If a felony conviction could get you president, is it really news when a president pardons their son who's a convicted felon? You sound silly. But I'm always open for you to make it make sense. So please drop it in the comments. Let me know what you're thinking. Maybe I'm missing something. Please tell me how you're upset about a president that is pardoning their son because they said they wouldn't, versus a president who's actually convicted of multiple felonies, sexual assault, and has several indictments against tampering and incited an insurrection at the Capitol. Yeah, y'all are gonna have to break it down for me. Thanks so much. If you liked or learned from this content, please subscribe or comment below and be part of spreading the word and helping my channel grow.